I don't think this game has ever looked so good to me. Don't play in traffic.
Throw a toast up for that green grass. I don't mean hash, but I mean cash. Talking about the other side where they breeze past. That German import with the easy pass. No tolls, fuck change, throw it away. All gold, silver's just second place. You living your life at a record pace. Always trying to eat dinner off a bigger plate. Always rock a big smile when you hit happy hour. Mixed emotions from your friends when you buy the next round. They love free drinks, but they hate the envy. Little do they know that your soul is empty. You won't feel right till you cop the Bentley, cop the best condo, fuck the renting. On Twitter, holla about what's trending. Block the memory of your work at Friendlies. Like, I put it down, you pick it up. That's what I hope for, need some more luck. I've been okay so far, but I'm stuck. Like I copped a new couch, but I got no truck. Where's J Fells? I got a love seat on Craigslist, and you know it was cheap. One headlight, two friendos. Know we'll find something better in the end. I got my headphones on, so shit, I'm back on it. Thinking about the future, used to hate opponents. Nowadays, I love them, they are homies. Give me a hug, I love my new hombres. You talk about us, even when it's mean. I still appreciate the fact we are what you seen. Machiavelli, Malcolm, by any means. Spike Lee, guaranteed to do the right thing. Complacent, I'm adjacent to what makes sense. Top down in a life we are makeshift. Fuck a 401k, I will make it. Not everyone can, but know the new plan. Be honest with yourself, don't go and be mad when you ask a question like that and you get the truth back like fuck my bad. Green grass is where we all at. You're satisfying, you know you're on that. Keep it neat and cut the high grass. We live till we die, but fuck you knew that. Condescension's never my path, but I lose it sometimes. My drink is my cast. Cover up my scar till I pass. Put the pedal to the floor, this drink is my gas.
Good morning, chat. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone's doing well on this very unpleasantly chilly Wednesday. It fucking sucks. I hate winter. You know what I don't hate? Questing. I'm gonna regret that later. I know I'm gonna regret that later. But yeah, we've got a little bit left of Trespasser, and then we're done with Inquisition. I don't know what to do with myself after. I know exactly what I'm doing with myself after. We're going to do a little bit of Throne and Liberty. Midna's like, oh, you should try it. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I will. Mistake. Big mistake. I'm very addicted. This is World of Warcraft all over again. I hate it. But I love it. But I hate it. You're a winter guy? That's fair. I can't take the cold anymore. It hurts too much. The cold hurts my skin. Why do I live where the wind hurts my skin? Might help if we had sound. There we go. Get to Solus before the Vitasala. I think we're going this way. Gotta save the egghead.
There, up ahead.
It's going to. Everyone back.
Yo! Anchor meltdown. The anchor now builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult, but discharges all accumulated focus if the focus reaches full power. The anchor discharges uncontrollably, damaging you and your allies as well as nearby enemies. Shit.
If it keeps up like this, it will kill you. Solus must help as he did at Haven.
Chuckles, who apparently works for Fen'Harel. It's always the quiet ones.
Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of this. We're gonna heal. Heal.
That must be where Solus is.
The wind's doing incredibly unpleasant. Just looked up that game. I'm in trouble. I'm in much trouble, okay? Heck, much trouble. I'm currently looking for the start of a quest that will allow me to get a little, like, Yeti-looking plushie thing.
There's
I
the
want
big
it
Sarabas
so
who's
bad.
always with the Vitasala.
Cerebos, Rethro, Shukra.
Yo. Dangerous.
Come and fight me. Hey.
This way? Yes, this way. Get back, Cassandra. And now it'll let me heal. Currently downloading the Tomb Raider reboot trilogy. Oh, you'll enjoy them. I enjoyed them. Back in the day when polygons were jagged and funny looking. Oh, thanks for the help, y'all. Yikes.
Save Dorian.
Save the Inquisitor first, damn. Before all the other woke nonsense. Whole trilogy was on sale, so he decided to grab them. Nice. Good morning, Wingsky. Good morning, Teddy. Fuck Dorian, get the main character. True! Okay, and then we pick up more. And we enter. Are you safe, Teddy? Is it wet for you yet? Oh god. Where are we going here?
The big guy's headed our way.
Yo, what?
I'm falling back! Inquisitor! Tell Dorian!
We're not doing very well. This is not good. We're not having a good time. Dorian. Varric, can you start using your potions and shit? Like, we've got lots. Please start.
Be ready. They have reinforcements.
Probably should have took someone other than Varric. He's kind of squishy. Lurk? Sounds good. If he's gonna be squishy anyways. I'm just gonna do this. What is this, Varric Res Simulator? Oh.
It seems the Cerebas is no longer following orders.
Barabbas! 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 You will not be here, Inquisitor. Antam! Ibrasha Gadim!
I'm gonna take this one. Hurricane didn't even get here yet and the lights are already flickering? Shit. I noticed there's been a few tornado warnings too. So please be careful, Teddy.
They arrived! Zitara Tagi!
I would adore a supply thingy. What's in here?
One of the mirrors must lead out of here.
This is very overpowered. What does this do?
We must hurry.
Back me up!
Oh, this is great. Overpowered is how I view myself. That's good, Teddy. Finally!
Let's finish this.
You are dead, Inquisitor. Your soul is dust.
Bitch, try me. This guy again. This guy is beefy.
We cannot hurt him. Use your mark.
Oh god.
I'm too pretty to die!
Oh god, is this a wife? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on, come on.
Nothing's hurting. Use your mark.
Whew. Get up, you guys. We got places to be. Gentlemen. Guys. Or stay, I guess. Hey, Nintendo. Oh god, this is the wife. That's what I say every time. Lol.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
Bruh.
Solus.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
Ooh. You work for Fen'Harel?
The Kunari believe you're an agent for someone who has taken the name Fen'Harel.
The Canary reject myth and legend. If you told them of your meeting with Mythor, they would attribute it to a demon. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Canary believe.
You're Fen'Harel.
I was Solus first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
Are you a fragment of what Fen'Harel once was? Like Mythal?
No. This is all I have ever been.
And the legends?
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
Ooh, questions.
You said that the Elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanuris.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was the voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanuris are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanuris would have destroyed the entire world.
The Evanuris were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanuris.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dathara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanuris down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer.
Rude.
You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this, but the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition, your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the Veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
So, at least some of the stories about the Dreadwolf are true.
I did not lead a rebellion against immortal mage kings without getting my hands bloody. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the Veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
This motherfucker.
For whatever it's worth, thanks for the castle.
For whatever it's worth, you used it well.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Canary plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Canary spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Canary body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Kunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
I guess we owe you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control the Illuvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Hallam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her.
I can't wait to slay him. True.
But he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Canary stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes. I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
Fuck, I don't know what to do.
If I live, I'm coming to stop you.
I know. Take my hand. I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
Well, that fucking blows. Bruh. No one betrays me, I'm the main character, damn it. True. We'll get our revenge in 21 days, 23 hours,
but we
and
cannot
15
lose
minutes.
the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canary.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
Got
The
owned by
Inquisition did not
Keemstar,
cause this
bald
threat.
motherfucker.
We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canary spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, you would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. but Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization.
I now
not a
qualify
glorified
as a
mercenary
member of Now
band.
Recording. I'm missing a limb.
Inquisitor.
Ooh, here we go. Big decision time. We can serve the Divine, not him, which means the Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against Solus will be stronger, but risk corruption. We'll keep the peace. Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against Solus will be stronger, but risk corruption. Need more oversight. Solve this ourselves. Our work is done. Ooh. Do we keep the... I want to keep the Inquisition. I didn't keep the Inquisition the first time around. I want to punch Ban Tegan, though, so...
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval.
Cassandra's like, fuck yeah, we did.
The Inquisition saved the people of Ferelden when you couldn't. We are not disbanding. And we are certainly not submitting to an emperor who only sits on his throne because we put him there. There's worse coming than anything you've yet seen. So we'll play nice. We'll bow. But not to you. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
Me and my stump are going elsewhere. Fuck you.
Such changeable weather this season.
Another book for Cassandra. More smutty literature, no doubt. I'm sure there's some dwarf somewhere that can make me a prosthetic. Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Okay. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. Good shit. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly in the hope of fretting out any more spies within its ranks. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted and any hope of swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Get wrecked, goat people. Few knew what debates were waged in Parvel Nen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Kunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Surprise, surprise. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in war many feared could spread across Thedas. Uh-oh. Poor Dorian. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. Okay. While she often disagreed with Liliana's policies, the former right and left hands of the Divine shared a mutual respect and worked well together. Good. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterthorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. Honorable work, that's for sure. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs, and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. The end of the Inquisition, as it had been sent shockwaves through the College of Enchanters, maddened affair. Oh, fuck. God damn it. The followers united to build a new circle with Vivienne as its Grand Enchanter in direct competition with the college. What the circle lacked in numbers, they made up for in political connections. Soon they were forced to be reckoned with. Two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power, as they often do. After the Exalted Council, Liliana devoted herself fully to the Sumber's throne and her dream of reshaping the Chantry. Within a year, she removed restrictions surrounding the Chantry priesthood, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained. This decree was followed swiftly by her decision to return the Canticle of Chartan to the canonical chant, a move that divided Andrastians deeply. A rebellion to renounce her and return the Chantry to its former state arose, beginning first in Orlais, then spreading to other parts of Thedas. They coming for our girl, yo. As quickly as it began, the rebellion faltered. Good. While most agreed that the rebellion collapsed due to infighting, some whispered that the Divine herself engineered its failure. She is a spy master, after all. The rebellion fractured into a number of separate cells, some of which limped on for several months before disappearing into obscurity. With the Inquisition now answering to the Divine, Sarah joined the Inquisitor in officially retiring from scaring people in high places. Nice. We have a crossbow arm! That's so cool! By formal account and agreement, both would lead boring, safe lives, nowhere special, doing not much at all. We have a grappling hook, that's so cool. With that comforting lie, those in power continued their fragile lives as though all was back to normal. Meanwhile, Red Jenny, an entirely separate person, not at all collectively embodied by Sarah, the Inquisitor, and countless friends, continued to make a difference, or just have fun, where and when the impulse struck. Bitch, I do what I want energy. With frequent visits to her widow, of course. Sarah and who's that? Scout Harding? Oh. Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine. When the knobs piss about with your left hand or right, call on Red Jenny to give them 2 fingers. Varric took up the role of Viscount and, with the help of his friend Hawk, rebuilt Kirkwall's damaged infrastructure. Aveline got a haircut, apparently. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven, Rip Sebastian. With the Inquisition in its new role, the Bull's Chargers returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. At least Krem's alive. That's good shit. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. The good ending. I like this. After the Inquisition transitioned to a peacekeeping role, Cullen and the Inquisitor were able to spend more time together. Y'all. Pupper. Cullen continued to serve as commander of the Inquisition forces, aiding the Inquisitor in service to Divine Victoria. That is, after a long overdue visit to Cullen's siblings, who were overjoyed to meet their new sister-in-law. Dorian returned to Deventer to take his father's place in the Magisterium. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with Magister Mavaris Talani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter. Those fighting by Magister Pavas' side noticed that he kept constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. That's cool. We must have missed the thing where we're given that. Whether the vital information or formal support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. After the Exalted Council, Tom Rainier bid farewell to his friends and went to Weishaupt Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. While he was rarely seen in the years that followed, some said they encountered Rainier in far-flung lands, their accounts always similar. Rainier carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless, other times he spread simple cheer among children with gifts of small carved toys. After easing the Inquisition's transition to the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. She was soon approached by an agent from the House of Repose, whose assassins had been killed by Inquisition agents on Josephine's behalf. Far from being offended, the House of Repose was inquiring as to whether Josephine might have need of their services. Ooh. She quickly persuaded them she had no need for assassins, but instead hired them as guards for the Montilier's new trading vessels. Okay, that's cool. Ravani pirates looking to rekindle an ancient feud soon learned that the Montilier's ships were not lightly boarded, and her house prospered greatly. Cole returned to the Fade, saying that there was more pain coming and he knew where compassion would be most needed. Rip. Bye, Cole. He promised that his friends in the Inquisition would remember him, and that where the hurt was greatest, he would help. After the events of the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. Good morning, Minna. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen'Harel wondered just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were. And what the ancient elven rebel had planned. Just call me Stumpy, Midna. Hey, the elves. Yeah. Hey, party.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dreadwolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Hey,
then we
party.
find people he doesn't know. We will stop Solus by any means necessary.
To Winter Imperium. In 21 days, 22 hours, 57 minutes, and 26 seconds. So, what did we think? How did it feel to lose your arm? I knew it was coming. The first time around, I was like, what the fuck? They took my arm. What the hell? But yeah. I'm assuming it hurt. I don't think they have general anesthesia in Thedas yet. Looks like I was disarmed. True, Battle Puppet. True. We're gonna need a bit of a hand in the next game, I think. We did it! We did it, chat! It only took us, what, 50 days? 50 days total to complete the series? I mean, we could have drawn it out and done every itty-bitty tiny little side quest. There we go. That's for party. Now what? Now we play the Find the Batteries game. Yep. I think we're gonna... Yes, exactly. Minna's on it. we're gonna be playing Throne of Liberty until Veilguard comes out. I'm already level 21. And Midna, I found out how to get my little Yeti fella.
What is this?
It's on
a new book?
The back of the whale, and I
All
can't
this
find
shit
the
is weird.
quest.
Oh, Varric, that is a terrible title. What are you even thinking?
Oh. Wait, there's banter for the credits too?
The sky
here's all our
churned
voice actors.
like a rolling sea on a dark and stormy night, centered on a gaping hole that led to the arse end of nowhere. A hole that spit up many things that day, comets, demons, and a whole lot of trouble. It's about the Inquisition.
Is this the book that Vera gives Cassandra in that end scene?
The din of the tavern cut the silence like it owed the carter money. In the middle, in her element, Red Jenny. She looked me up and down, mostly down. Not playing, weirdy, she said.
I didn't know
gesturing
this
with
either.
and
I skipped the
dismissively
credits my
eating
first
a
time through.
sandwich. Don't write that. Seriously, piss up a robe. Sarah made the subtext text, which suited me fine.
Sarah helped. Awesome.
The court enchanter swirled into the room like a drop of beautiful poison spreading in a wineglass. She sized me up with a glance. I'm so glad you made it, my dear, she said. I am Madame de Fair, the most terrifying person you shall ever meet.
The voices. Oh god, this is great. How did I miss this?
Liliana enfolded Alphonse in an embrace as warm as a serpent's kiss.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I always knew I could count on your support. The Count did not feel the bite of her poisoned dart until it was too late. Even if it requires your death. Drops of rain glistened on the griffin medallion grasped tightly in Blackwall's hand. The silverite wings of valor, they mean nothing. He flung the medal to the cold and uncaring ground. You don't know what I've done. You don't know.
Oh, don't tell me that, Minna.
So romantic.
Rude. It's so extra, and I'm living for it. Oh my god.
Cole moved like a shadow that also moved like a knife. A shadow wearing a hat where dreams came to die. It's a riddle, he whispered. A cold riddle that gnaws at your mind, but you'll feel better when it's gone. That makes as much sense as anything Cole says.
True.
Do you place your herald above the law, ambassador? Whose law, my lady? Josephine's eyes glittered like angry opals. The law destroyed by rebellion, by civil war, by poor fiscal management. We are the law. We left our mark on Adamant, but the dust hadn't settled, and neither had Harding. I can offer you a drink, if I catch your meaning. If you'd caught my meaning, you'd have offered a double. What is even happening here? The The Iron Bull was a great slab of muscle with horns that could hang a tapestry. One eye scanned for threats, while the other hid behind an eye patch like a chantry sister's old sins. Come on, he barked, not looking back as he entered. The dancer with the great rack comes on in 5.
Bruh.
That is spot on, actually. The commander had the look of a Templar who had seen the worst of humanity, yet still had the time to style his hair. This isn't just a war, he said, his gaze steely like a dull blade. It's the only war. Cullen! That's Cullen! The mage wore a class of handsome sneer cultivated by 1,000 years of Tevinter elitism. The name's Dorian, he glared. D-O-R-I-A-N. Spell it right, you marble-headed lump, or it's toad time. A toad? That's hardly credible. The bold elf spun, mage staff crackling like the city after a good man's murder. You're crazy, the Red Templar cried in terror. Moonlight glinted off ears like the knives you never see coming. Better to fade out than burn away. Ugh, Varric.
Ugh.
Wait, where am I? I don't... Oh, here it is. The Seeker clutched at my vest, her tears as desperate as they were pitiful. Varric, I was wrong about everything, she sobbed. Could you find it in your noble heart to forgive me? That dwarf, he put me in the book! I'm in the book!
Oh,
I am reading the shit out of this!
To all of you who played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplay and jokes, thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would never have been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that, in some small way, this game touched you as well. Bear your blade and raise it high. The Dragon Age team. That is a good note. This was good. I enjoyed this. Bruh. Okay. So, I don't have a title for the new stream. This was good. This was acceptable. This was a win. And this was only one outcome that you guys got to see. You guys didn't get to see any of the other origin stories from the first one. Guys didn't see any of the alternate endings for first, second, or third. Is that a cheesecake? Is that a bagel? Battle Puppet, why are you giving me a bagel? That is a bagel, right? Maybe. Excellent. Bagels are dope. Blueberry bagel, strawberry cream cheese. I'm hungry. But yeah, we're gonna shut things down here for a second. I'm going to set up a continuation, I guess. Not so much a continuation. We're starting a new game. Or you're going to watch me play a new game. I've started the other day. Yeah, the credits were really good. They didn't do that in any of the others, did they? Would have been nice if they had someone else narrate all the stuff for me, though. My throat hurts. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here, and then we're gonna fire up another one once I change the title and thumbnail and stuff. And you guys get to see some of, what the fuck are we playing? Throne and Liberty. There we go. I'll eventually remember... I find that this one feels like Dragon Age. You'll get what I mean when I fire it up. So yeah, we're going to go. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll be back shortly. Keep an eye out for the notification, because that should go up momentarily, or just keep hitting refresh. If you already play, or if you might want to play yourself, there are drops enabled over on Twitch, and I've been working on them myself. The next one I'm getting is the flying morph skin thing, and that thing looks super dope. So yeah, we will see you shortly.